Good morning, Southern California, AM 1220 KHTS. This is your host, Fred Arnold, for the Santa Clarita Valley Business Chamber of Commerce Business Spotlight. Welcome to the show. I've got Dianne Porter. Dianne Porter's with Grfx. Okay. And welcome to the show. And we're all about business at the Chamber of Commerce, and that's something you specialize and you're passionate about. Tell us all about what you do.
Well, I've had my own company for 5 years now. I've been in corporate America for years and years. But right now, Grfx, I put together logos and brochures, lots of package design, trade show graphics, invitations, posters, flyers, whatever needs to get done in the print world. I do a little bit of website design, but that's not my forte, and I love print.
So it's all about the visual side of your image, and you only have several seconds to grab that, to grab that attention of a consumer or of another business if that is your consumer. What goes into a logo? I mean, tell us about the creative side of the importance of a good logo.
Well, your company logo is the single most important element when it comes to building the recognition of your brand and increasing your customer awareness. Many business owners underestimate the importance of a professionally designed logo, and your company logo forms the basis of an entire corporate image, and your company logo is associated with practically every aspect of your company. So what to look for in a good logo? It must project your business in the correct way, meaning, for instance, if you're a law firm and you have a cupcake as part of your logo, well, you're going to give your audience a different message. They might think you're a bakery. So, and it shouldn't be complicated. It should be, you should be able to work well in black and white or with one color, and also work well with your full color. You should be able to see your company name clearly, and it should be memorable but yet tasteful.
Memorable but yet tasteful. Simple.
Correct.
A lot of things we're hearing nowadays is simplicity, because that's the image you're going to have every day. Let's talk about colors, because sometimes you have to print in black and white. But what colors, is it really to the individual, or are there certain colors that you have a tendency to gravitate towards in business?
Well, when I'm designing a logo or any piece, I always ask the person what is their favorite color, and they usually will tell me. Sometimes they say, I hate orange, please don't use orange. Other times they're just kind of open to whatever I come up with. If it's a company that's very, let's say, green oriented, where they have they do a lot of good things for the society, for the community, then maybe I'll go with sort of more muted kind of earthy tones. If it's somebody like, say, a clothing store and they need something wild and it needs to pop, well, then I can use some brighter colors.
Maybe that orange will come and play.
Correct.
Orange is coming back. It was there in the 70s.
It's the new red.
Yes, I always tell my mother that some of the artwork you have, Mom, is now in. And you've had it up the whole time. I love it. I love it. So what are some of the most unusual requests you've gotten?
Well, this is very funny. I had this student come to me once, and he said, "Well, I missed my midterm, and the reason why he missed his midterm is because he wanted to go skiing in Tahoe with his girlfriend." So he comes back to his professor and he says, really, I'm so sorry I missed my midterm, but and he made this up, I had to go to a wedding for my sister who's out of town. And so his instructor said, well, if you can produce something that will give me evidence that you were at this wedding, like an invitation, we'll talk. So he comes to me, I have to produce this invitation, this wedding invitation for him. And it's beautifully designed with the ribbon and the tissue and the envelope and the reply card. I mean, it looks perfect. And so I get an email back that in fact it worked and he got to take his midterm. Not that I condone that or anything, but if you need an alibi, I'm your gal.
Well, that gentleman was creative, wasn't he?
Yeah.
we need to get it done. Perfect. Now, now you're an ambassador. Real quickly, tell us about being an ambassador with the Chamber of Commerce.
Well, I represent the chamber, meaning that when I go into a business, I always ask them, are you a chamber member? If they're not, then I give them some information on the chamber. I ask them to come to a mixer, find me. I'll introduce you some people. Mostly, though, at the mixers, I am the bartender. So
something every mixer needs.
I know. Everybody comes to the bar, whether it's for a water or a mixed drink. So I get to meet everybody that way, and but mostly really out there every day I'm representing the Chamber of Commerce.
Thank you so much. As a board member, I am very appreciative, and as a host of the show, Business Spotlight, Chamber Business Spotlight, we thank you for all your hard work. And so thank you very much, and thank you for sharing your company with us. For all those out there that want to get a hold of you, how can they reach you? At Heaven
Grfx. Give a phone number, is that correct?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay, it's 661-775-2700.
One more time.
661-775-2700.
And it's Dianne Porter with Heaven Grfx. This has been your Santa Clarita Valley Chamber of Commerce Business Spotlight on AM 1220 KHTS.